The Backrooms. You've been here before. Level 402, Plastic City. Survival difficulty, Class 2. Unsafe, unsecure, devoid of entities. Image caption, picture of Level 402's village section. Description: Level 402 is an enormous indoor structure, predominantly constructed from plastic and clay bricks, estimated to be 980 square miles. A giant plastic city, dubbed the City by wanderers, takes up a majority of Level 402's area. Buildings and roads in the city are smaller than their front rooms counterparts. However, due to the size of the indoor structure, this level has been considered incredibly difficult to navigate properly. Most wanderers no-clip into what is known as the Main Plaza, which is the most straightforward part of Level 402's city, and connects both the city and the road to a smaller portion of the structure called the village. Physically, the main plaza is a giant circle, assembled from dark red clay bricks, with two openings in opposite directions, leading to the two sections of the level. Additionally, this is the area where the Meg Base Plastic Center has been built. Revision: ignore the previous sentence. Wanderers note plastic statues of entities such as humans, death moths, dolers, hounds, and facelings, which can be found throughout the plastic city, creating scenes of what would be normal front room's life. Footnote: an example noted by an anonymous wanderer is a faceling walking a female death moth. End footnote. Some statues have been noted to have been slowly falling apart, while others are of perfect quality. City. The city takes up a majority of Level 402, estimated to be 500.1 square miles in size by Meg researchers. At first glance, the physical measurements of the buildings appear to be around 10 feet tall, with smaller, 2-foot gaps in between making up alleyways, while the roads themselves have been measured to be around 5 feet in size. Some wanderers comment that the lack of any natural light source makes it hard to navigate the large, maze-like city. Additionally, the city is noted to have a strong odor, similar to that of burning plastic, creating what has been described as an uncomfortable sensation. The cause of the odor was later found to be the plastic statues. Currently, theories are being made to describe this phenomenon. While most of the buildings have completely empty rooms, some buildings contain a staggering amount of detail, looking more akin to buildings found in the front rooms. These buildings can be found listed below. Police stations. The police stations are the least common and least interesting of the known structures. They contain plastic statues detailing humans doing their jobs. Policemen can be found elsewhere, from standing at the front desk to sitting at tables with plastic cups of coffee in hand. Other notable details about the police stations include the presence of plastic guns, fake police uniforms, a play basketball court, and fake prisoners who appear to be screaming in some fashion. Hospitals. Hospitals are, unlike police stations, the most common of the known constructions. Hospitals appear to be bigger on the inside than on the outside. While only appearing on the outside to be 18 by 8 by 8 feet, the inside measurements are more akin to a front room's hospital. While most items in this setting mostly contain items typically found in a hospital, one item stands out: bottles with the attached name Miracle Serum. Wanderers, after drinking this substance, found themselves to be cured of any ailments, as well as healed from previous injuries, such as bite wounds. Due to this, many wanderer settlements have been attempted. However, despite these properties, wanderers who drink the Miracle Serum note severe paranoia, specifically in regard to Level 402. Convenience stores. Convenience stores in the city are similar to those found in the front rooms, with cashiers being replaced with plastic, frozen facelings. A notable characteristic of the convenience stores is their possession of edible front rooms fruits, grain items, and beverages. When an item is taken from its original spot, the empty space will be filled with an identical copy of the object that was there. This phenomenon has led wanderers to regard this level as attractive to stay in, despite hazardous phenomena being present within the level. The bell tower. The plastic bell tower is the final of the notable structures that can be found. Unlike the other detailed buildings, the bell tower is a singular structure, located at the centermost point of the city. Similarly to the hospitals, the bell tower appears to be bigger on the inside than the outside, being estimated to be over 100 feet tall. While mostly filled with non-working plastic cogs and gears, the bell tower also possesses a staircase leading to a door at the top of the bell tower. All attempts to break down the door by physical means by wanderers or the Meg have failed. This, in turn, has led to many theories as to what the other side of the door may contain. Some wanderers have heard sounds coming from inside the door, leading many to speculate that it may contain an entity of some sort, or that it's an auditory hallucination. Yet, these are unconfirmed. A notebook written by an anonymous wanderer dubbed Anonymous 402 was found by wanderer Kenneth E. Jameson of the Meg on the steps of the bell tower at an unspecified date. Can you hear it? It sounds like nothing I've heard before. When I first came to this city level, I expected terror beyond my comprehension. I mean, could anyone blame me? Everything I'd faced up to this point was just never-ending trauma. I expected every level to be nothing but nightmares, but this is a nice change of pace. I tend to have a bit of paranoia with levels like this, but maybe this is just another level 11, the city that never sleeps. Wouldn't that be something? I guess it makes sense why you recommended this level, Isaac. I get it now. This place, despite its eerie atmosphere, is nice. I'm happy to call you my friend. I'll send you a postcard once I let the Meg know about this place. I'll say, though, the bell tower is kind of creepy. Surprised this thing works at all, if I'm being honest. My foot is a little numb, and I still feel a tiny bit uncomfortable. I guess it's just paranoia or anxiety. But, yeah, I'll update once I get this to you. Village. Image caption. Picture of Level 402's village section. The village is a smaller portion of Level 402, located west of the city. The village, unlike the city, shows signs of abandonment from previous wanderers. Bags and food and drink items can be found littered throughout the various buildings. Unlike the larger police station located in the city, the village contains a small jail where plastic people can be found frozen in terror. Some wanderers have noted a sense of being followed in the village, yet there is no proof to suggest any entities are following them. Another notebook, written by Anonymous 402, was found in one of the many small suburban houses in the village, containing only one page. Paranoia. I feel a shiver. Hey again, Isaac. I decided to take a closer look at the bell tower, and honestly, the fact it's running at all is a bit weird. No cogs are moving, but such is this place, I guess, with the strange phenomena. It rings every so often, and from even being inside, it's kind of weird that, you can hear it the same amount inside and from far away. Also, call me paranoid, but I swear I saw something in the corner of this place, watching me earlier. Though, it could be a hallucination or something. God, I hope so. I'm just gonna hope that's the case. Also, my fingers are going numb, and it's really worrying me. As for my feet, I can't even feel them anymore. They were numb before, but now it's as if they're not there at all. I kicked one of the lampposts just to see if there was any pain or pressure, but it was like I kicked air. I'm going to go have it checked out later, but it's really freaking me out, Isaac. Did you know about this? Anyway, I'm going to go to that village-looking place. You didn't write too much about it in your notebook, so I'm just gonna go see what's all there. Hope to see you soon, buddy. Discovery. Level 402 was first discovered by Wanderer Isaac W. Hartman in 2014. The Wanderer in question documented his findings in a notebook long before the Meg had found the level. An interview with him was set up in an attempt to learn more about the level, with interviewer Dr. Victor K. on 08/10/30. Meg interview. Interviewer Dr. Victor K. Interviewee Isaac W. Hartman. Date 08/10/30. Interview start. Isaac. Listen, I'd like to start by saying, please just cut to the chase on why I'm here. I don't need your fancy greetings or any bullshit like that, okay? I really don't want to be here for very long. Victor. I see. Well, if you'd like me to be direct, I'll oblige. If we're cutting to the chase, what have you documented? Isaac. Haven't you read my journal? I gave you, along with everyone else, as much as I could. It's not like I'm a master of the level or anything. The only thing I think I didn't make too clear was the hallucinations that some may experience, I guess. Victor. Can you elaborate? Isaac. Yeah. So, when I was on the level, I experienced some interesting hallucinations. Every once in a while, I swear I heard some sounds of people walking and chit-chatting. When I called out to those people, all I got back was radio silence. Victor. Could you hear what they were saying? Isaac. I thought so at first, but honestly, looking back on it, it was mostly gibberish. I probably figured it was just because they were whispering or something, so I wrote it off. Victor. You heard this where again? Isaac. In the village place, I think. I guess it makes sense since that's the eeriest area I discovered. It's weird, actually, because I thought it was just some paranoia or something. But the more I think about it, it could be the level. Maybe? Victor. What do you mean by the level? Isaac. Well, the thing is, I know for a fact I was getting better mentally when I discovered that place. It felt like I knew the people, too. I know this level's stupid-ass trick. You should know it all too well. Victor. Yes, unfortunately. Actually, we were hoping, could you tell us a little more about it, maybe? Isaac. You know, that one level, the one that's living? Victor. Level 148, the living level. Isaac. Yeah, maybe this place is like that. It has infinite food and an all-healing serum, and it has people you know. Then why would anyone leave? That's when it nabs ya. And by the time you realize anything happened, it's already too late. Victor. Yeah, that's actually pretty plausible. Isaac. Though if the place is alive, I'm curious about something. The clock tower. What's its importance? Before it got my friend, my only friend, he could only write about the clock tower. Victor. Well, if that's really all you can remember, then there's really no reason for us to keep you here any longer. Thank you for everything. It really means a lot to our investigations. If you remember anything else, feel free to shoot us an email. Isaac. Yeah, will do. Interview end. Bases, outposts, and communities. Meg, footnote, former, end footnote, outpost, plastic center. Composed of 10 members. Open to recruiting new members. Focused on exploring the city and looking for new phenomena. Stockpile supplies for trade with the BNTG. Revision. Plastification. Originally, Level 402 was home to the Meg Outpost Plastic Center. However, at an unknown time period, everyone vanished into thin air. Some people in the Meg have speculated that it has something to do with plastification, a phenomenon that affects all entities within the level. But this theory has not been proven. Over the course of an unspecified time period, entities have been found gradually turning into plastic statues. Through multiple entity autopsies recorded by the Meg, plastification was also found to plastify things like organs, blood, and pus perfectly. One popular theory suggests a civilization once tried to claim the level but failed, as shown by the presence of the human statues. One final page from Anonymous 401's notebook was found in one of the empty village houses. I can hear it. The ringing takes us all. It's cold, and I think it's the end, but honestly, I thought my end would be filled with panic and dread. But all I can really experience right now is sorrow. Sorrow that I couldn't spend more time with you, Isaac. All I can really say is, don't fret. I am but one of the many lives this place has taken. I'll live through you, your actions. My only real regret was not being able to make it out with you. It's an odd sensation to not be able to feel anything. Hell, the only reason I'm able to write to you at all is because my arms are still able to move, albeit barely. It's inescapable once it catches you. So, what's the point in fighting it? It's bitter, but necessary. I hope your actions inspire others, as they've inspired me, Isaac. To you, the Meg, please take care of Isaac. He's stubborn and may have a lot of regrets, but trust me, he's passionate and caring for others. Thank you. Meg Report. Date 07/29/30. Writer Dr. Victor K. Report. The letter discovered above was found to be next to a withered plastic statue in a fetal position, with a notable amount of teardrop-shaped beads on the floor next to the statue. The wanderer responsible for this discovery, Isaac W. Hartman, appeared to break down at the sight of quote-unquote their friend. The burning odor caused by the statue was noticeably stronger than it was with the other statues. This suggests a possible connection between the time of the plastification and how strong the odor is. Entrances and exits. Entrances. One can enter this level when opening an entrance door into any building in level 11, the city that never sleeps. Exits. If one gets into a tent in the village area, they have a rare chance to no-clip onto level 118, camp. Wanderers can no-clip into level 182, aromatherapy, rarely when touching a tree in the village area. Level 11, the city that never sleeps, can be accessed when opening an entrance door into any building.